Hi guys, my name is MJ. Welcome to the Tutorial channel. Slightly different stuff this time around. Not exactly new arrivals. Some old Mini GTs that I can't even recall whether I've reviewed them before or not. But I thought, because I was just checking out some of my older stuff that I have, I thought let's do a quick condition check, right, from these cars from 5-6 years ago. So these are Mini GT number 100s. Right now we are actually well into 1200 number of the Mini GT. And so I thought maybe it's a good time to go back and check out some of these older cars, right? So this is actually Mini GT. These three cars we're going to run through today. Mini GT number 124, the Pandem Nissan GT-R 35, metallic yellow with carbon. Then there is the LB Works Nissan GT-R, LB Works Livery 2.0 in blue, number 135. And number 140, this would be the JPS, John Player Special Livery. So what I understand, these cars are actually based on real world cars, but I can't find exactly the same models. I did see this yellow color version. Okay, it's ducktail with carbon right-hand drive. Okay, you can see this TSM sticker kind of disintegrating. Okay, it's all along is licensed by Nissan. All right, so I actually got it out of the box. Here we go. So when I do a quick search online, I did see there's a yellow color version with the black hood. I believe it was in Indonesia. However, it's not in these rims. So I'm not sure if there was an actual real car that this is based on. But this is, if I'm not mistaken, this was released in 2020. End of 2020, I think. So correct me if I'm wrong, okay, because I don't have the exact records. This was December 2020, and the other two was around mid 2020. So that's about 6 years ago. Roughly 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago. And the paint job still looks pretty decent. Okay, the metal flake yellow looks pretty good. Carbon fiber hood, very nice. Do close up. Look at that. They don't make these Pandem R35s anymore. Okay, as far as I can see, for pre-orders, there's only the Pandem MX-5. There are two of them. There's the IMSA version and there's a mint green version. So only two Pandem cars in pre-order right now. Yeah, not sure why they are not doing any more Pandem cars. Because there has been quite a wide range of stuff that's coming out from Pandem. There's the Elise, there is the most recent R32 Pocket Bunny, collaboration between Hardcore Tokyo and Rocket Bunny Japan, Pandem Japan. Oh, look at that. Very nice. I really like how the diffuser, see? This is done in yellow as well. Look at that. It's just paint. Yeah, it's still part of the base. It's painted yellow. Yeah, I don't think Mini GT do stuff like that anymore. Okay, twin pipes left and right, individually colored. Interior, everything's in black. Door handle is detailed as well. Okay, you can see the white fender on the front and back. Headlamps, nicely done. Okay, that's the Grady branding on the intercooler. The iconic Pandem front bumper. Okay, shredded rubber wheels. Rolls very well. The decal branding, that little pig icon, still very sharp. The yellow on the side mirrors is still very nice. Carbon fiber ducktail actually. So carbon fiber on both sides, on the top and also underneath. And very nice GT-R logo here. Okay, so this condition still pretty good. That's the Pandem version. Okay, let me park it here. Then there is the number 135. I'll show you guys the back of the box. There. So there's a couple of different versions of this GT-R Liberty Walk body kit. So this is based on Type 2 and rear wing Type 3. I've done a previous video of there was a gold special release. I think it was an Osaka shop, Liberty Walk Osaka shop exclusive, where they had, I think, 3 versions of this body kit and one total 4 cars, 3 versions of this body kit and 1 super silhouette. All right. So 1 car, a few different variations of the body kit, which is pretty awesome for a diecast car to do. I'm not exactly sure it's a new tooling for each of the car, or they can modify the existing tools. What I understand, they can actually do minor modification to existing tools that they have. So that helps with the variation of the models. Okay, so first thing, I don't know if you can see it through the camera, the blue is faded a lot, right? Because I remember this blue was very nice. It's a dark shade of blue. I remember initial model has done it. I think Solido has done a 143 as well. And it's much darker, shinier blue, which is yeah, supposed to be something like that at the back. And it should be evenly colored across the car, but as you can see, it's not anymore. All right. So yeah. So I'm not sure if I'm the only one who's having this issue. Let me know, okay, if you guys have this issue as well. Do you open up yours? Number 135, go and check it out and let me know what's the condition of yours. Okay. So what I understand, these models is direct homage to some of the race cars in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. So this was a kind of a call out to the Calsonic livery, the blue and white livery, kind of. Okay, so the Liberty Walk name still very nice. The branding down here is still okay. It's just the paint. The paint is really fading away. It's really unfortunate. So go to the front, the LB Performance logo still there, LBWK. Come over this side, you can see, yeah, especially the back, the rear, the paint is really fading out. Oh, look at the canards on the front bumper, beautiful. Okay, very nice. This is the Type 2. Is it Type 2? I think it's a Type 2 wing. Okay, I'll double check later. Oh, end plate with the LB branding, the LB logo. Very nice. Very nice diffuser. Oh, look at that. Twin pipes left and right. Nice. Very nice casting. Unfortunately, paint has faded. So yeah. Yeah. So let me know. Let me know. If yours still sealed, or do you open it up? If you open it up, what's the condition of your paint? Okay, that's number 135. Then there is Mini GT number 140, the JPS version. So yeah, this is rear wing number 3. Okay, because there's the ducktail version, and then there is this version 3 comes all the way up from the, I believe this is the chassis. Okay, from the rear bumper, that's version 3, and then there is a version where it comes up from the the hood, the bonnet at the back, and there's the ducktail version. So as far as I recall, 3 versions to this body kit. Okay, so this is the JPS version. I don't remember seeing a real car version in this body kit. I know there is a super silhouette version with the JPS livery. Mini GT has done that as well. I'm not sure where is mine. I need some time to dig it out. But this is the one that I can just grab and go. Hence, thought I'd check it out and we do a condition check. So everything looks good on this though. So it seems that the paint problem is only on that blue. Okay. John Player Special. Anyone else here is actually into F1. I've got myself into F1 again this year. Pretty impressive. What Lewis Hamilton is doing for Ferrari right now. Okay, so it's very interesting to see Ferrari versus Mercedes at the moment. But yeah, this is this livery, JPS livery, is made famous with Lotus F1, and with Lotus is Senna that I can remember. Colin Chapman and Senna, these two names. Oh, nice. The rap icon. I think that's the name of the company. Infinite Motorsport. Oh, okay. Infinite Motorsport is it's Thailand. I believe this is based in Thailand. So probably there was a real car, just no photos on the internet, I guess. Yeah, Infinite Motorsport. If you recall, there is a Liberty Walk Lambo Aventador in yellow with black, yellow in front, black at the back, and a red stripe in between, I think. So that is also Infinite Motorsport, which is based in Thailand. So yeah, probably this car existed in Thailand and probably already changed liveries. Oh, look at that. Overall build, very nice, very beautiful. Happy to say that after 6 years, condition seems to be okay. Carbon fiber hood, carbon fiber boot. Okay, matte black wing. Oh, nice, nice, very nice. Okay, and just a quick shout out to Larry Chan. This is our latest figure collaboration with Larry. This was available during Retro Havoc over the weekend, and we are looking to restock a couple more. So do give Qube a follow, and yeah, they do ship worldwide. Okay, that's Larry Chan, and I do have my old K-Mura figure, which will go well with my Rocket Bunny. There we go. Final shot. Cool. All right, so that's it for this episode. Let me know what is the condition of your older Mini GTs. And yeah, I'm interested to find out. Because I know the Honda Civic, there's a batch of the Honda Civics FK8, which has a lot of issues. I think there was paint issue, and then there is the paint issue, and also there was the tires. The rubber melted. So yeah, that's an issue. And then there is paint rash on some of the FK8s as well. So yeah, I don't have much of the FK8s in my collection at the time. So I'll try to go through and see what I can see. Let me know what's the condition of yours. What else? Oh, so for Pandem, there's only 2 upcoming pre-orders, which is the MX-5, the same car, 2 variants. For Liberty Walk though, there's plenty, more than 20 variants upcoming. So it's still plenty of Liberty Walks to come from Mini GT. So get your facts right. The licensing with Liberty Walk between Mini GT and Liberty Walk is still ongoing. It's just that within that price bracket, it is no longer exclusively to Mini GT. Other brands are allowed to do it. Hence, we see quite a few pre-orders from Pop Race making Liberty Walk cars. One of it being the Miura, which is something I'm looking forward to. And I had this parking on the side. Thought I'd show it to you guys as well. Just a quick one. This is actually the PGM Pandem R35 in yellow as well. So this is, because I was doing my research, and this is actually closer to the real car. And I believe the real car is actually based in Indonesia. Okay, all right. So yeah, not going to focus on this car. I believe I've already done an review on this. So I will link it up in the description below. If I don't, probably I haven't, then maybe I need to do a separate episode. Okay, all right. So that's the Pandem R35 in yellow. Cool. So that's it for this time around. Thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for any older Mini GTs, check out Qube. They do ship internationally. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.